Don't let procedural errors ruin a decade-long career. Don't let procedural errors ruin a decade-long career. 7 employees' appointments were terminated after a minor technicality at the final stage of recruitment. Procedural defect at final appointment stage does not automatically invalidate entire recruitment process. Selected candidates had already served for over 10 years without any allegations of misconduct. Supreme Court sets aside High Court's decision to terminate services. A procedural defect at the final appointment stage does not automatically vitiate the entire selection exercise. Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has delivered a significant judgment, setting aside the Punjab and Haryana High Court's decision to terminate the services of 7 employees who had already served for over 10 years. The dispute arose from a recruitment process initiated in 2014 by Thanesar Cooperative Marketing-cum-Processing Society Limited, Kurukshetra. The selected candidates joined service and continued to work without any allegations of fraud, malpractice, favouritism, or lack of eligibility. The appointments were challenged by 2 members of the society under Section 27 of the Haryana Cooperative Societies Act, 1984. They argued that Rule 3 of the applicable service rules required the presence and concurrence of 3 officials at the meeting where appointments were approved. However, it was undisputed that all 3 officials were absent from the Board of Directors meeting held on 13 August 2014. The Supreme Court observed that the recruitment process consisted of 3 distinct stages: issuance of the advertisement, conduct of the selection process, and the final decision to make appointments. The bench found no defect in the first 2 stages, noting that the advertisement had been published in 2 newspapers and that no authority had recorded any adverse finding regarding the recruitment notice. The court held that the role of the 3 officials under Rule 3 was essentially supervisory, intended to ensure compliance with recruitment rules. Their absence did not vitiate the entire selection exercise. The bench directed a Haryana Cooperative Society to reconvene its Board of Directors meeting and reconsider the appointments of the 7 employees. Should procedural errors at the final stage of recruitment be enough to terminate employees' services? Tell us in the comments yes or no.
Here's what this means for you. Verify your appointment letters for any minor technicalities before they become major problems. Save this video for future reference.
Follow Legal Output on Instagram and Legal Output Official on YouTube for daily legal updates.